You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Welcome to Good Morning Vail. This is a very special Good Morning Vail Wednesday opening day Beaver Creek. I'm your host Gretchen Fleshaw here with my buddy Robbie Whittle. What are you the most excited about, Robbie?
I'm excited about getting on some snow here at Beaver Creek. I'm seeing people and some movement behind us, so that's kind of getting me amped up too, Gretchen.
I am so ready. We have a lot of surprises for you in store, so keep it right here because Good Morning Vail opening day Beaver Creek starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Let's take a look at our weather for today. Happy opening day, everyone. Today we have 8 a.m., 28 degrees and a high of 54 degrees. So it's going to be a beautiful opening day ahead. We have a lot of warm temperatures, 8 a.m., 28 degrees and sunny, noon of 48 degrees and sunny, 4 p.m., 45 and sunny, and then 8 p.m., 34 and partly cloudy. So beautiful opening day ahead here live Beaver Creek, having so much fun. Let's take a look at that I-70 corridor. Eagle 54 degrees, Avon 54, Vail 54, and then Denver 67 degrees. So like I said, lots of sunshine and fall sunshine for this opening day in Beaver Creek. Tonight a low of 24, increasing clouds, sunset at 4:47. And let's take a look at that 5-day forecast. So I'm super amped. It's going to be beautiful out there today, sunshiny and gorgeous, but I'm doing the snow dance and I'm super amped because Thursday 49, mostly cloudy. Friday and Saturday, we're going to see that snow coming in. So 32, 33 on Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, back to 35 and 39 and sunny. It's going to be a beautiful day out here. Opening day, I am so stoked. Robbie, come on in here. Let's talk opening day. I cannot wait. Are you excited?
Oh, I'm so excited. Like I pointed out earlier, there's some movement going on behind us,
Yeah.
so I'm looking forward to kind of just taking the lift up, watching that banner get cut. What about you?
I am so stoked because I love Vail Mountain. I love Beaver Creek. You know, this Beaver Creek Mountain is my home mountain. I live about 5 minutes away, so this girl is amped. I'm ready to go. It's going to be sunny. It's going to be beautiful. I know we're all excited about Thanksgiving. I started a new trend, Robbie. Thanks goggles, because we're going to talk to... I said nothing says Thanksgiving like goggles. So we're going to talk to Eyepieces of Vail and talk about Thanks goggles today. What do you think about that?
I think it all sounds exciting to me. And like you pointed out, Beaver Creek's your home mountain. I just moved to the valley as well, so I'm looking forward to Beaver Creek becoming my home mountain as well.
I love that. We are so stoked. We have a little bit of movement, I should say, back there. We're getting really excited. We know more people are coming, and I'm just stoked to be with you, my friend, again. This is our second opening day. We're making this a tradition.
We are, and we got a lot of exciting stuff coming up, so make sure you're sticking around with us.
Yeah, keep it right here. We have more Good Morning Vail Beaver Creek opening day to come.
Good morning, Vail.
Lions Head Jewelers Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Located in the heart of Lions Head Village for over a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery boasts a one-of-a-kind experience that cannot be found anywhere else in Vail. We carry the most exquisite array of fine jewelry, high-end minerals, and museum-quality fossils. We invite you to come in and explore all the history and beauty that nature has to offer.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you on 92"? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on mountain perspectives and our new Spanish programming block coming this fall. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website at tv8vail.com.
Thank you for watching Good Morning Vail. Have an amazing day. Get on out there, soak up that sunshine. We'll see you tomorrow right here for more Good Morning Vail. Bye, everyone. Hi, I'm Gretchen Pleshaw. You might recognize me from the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. Maybe you hear my voice on the radio from time to time or see me out at a concert or two. I love concerts. If you see me out, the long mermaid hair, I'm almost 6 foot tall. It's hard to miss. Come and say hi, give me a high five, and make sure to watch me right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
All right, well, if you're just now joining us, it is a special edition of Good Morning Vail because it's opening day here at Beaver Creek. That gondola is spinning behind us, and soon that closed sign will turn to open. I'm Robbie Whittle, joined alongside Gretchen Pleshaw, and we got a special guest with us right now.
Oh boy.
How excited are you, Fred?
Yeah, I've been waiting my whole life for this moment. Yeah, I've never been in this moment before. I'm really psyched about this.
Well, hey, it's my first time too, so what are you looking forward to the most?
Robbie, I'll always be your first.
Always.
This is good. Good stuff. We're gonna have fun today.
Okay, okay. And
How many runs are open, Fred?
Well, technically, I call it 1 run, but Beaver Creek calls it 3 runs.
Oh, I thought 2.
Haha.
Okay, so
No, they got the Latigo Flats, brand new last year, into Gold Dust, which goes into Hay Meadow.
yeah.
Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything
No,
else
that's
open.
it. I asked. You're right.
Oh,
You got
okay.
it.
and tell us where you're coming from.
I drove in from Eaglevale.
Okay, not too
Yeah.
far then.
No, I had a,
Local.
yeah, I had a walk.
Okay.
No, I'm good. No, I drove in.
This is a long time
yeah.
local.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
long time.
Well, I don't know. I've been called worse. That's for
I've
sure.
been called worse.
Yeah.
All right,
There-
I have one question. Fred,
Uh-oh.
what are you the most stoked about this season? Beaver Creek, Vail Mountain both, I know, but what are you the most stoked to ski or snowboard?
Well, Peregrine's my jam. I can't wait till the bumps. I like big bumps, and I cannot lie. I'm telling you.
You are bringing the opening day vibes, Fred.
hell yeah.
You should win a prize. I think you'll come on Good Morning Vail
Gretchen,
once
there
a
is
week.
no B game. There's only A game.
There is no B game. You heard it here
No.
with Fred, first thing.
That's right. First thing.
So Robbie Whittle is our new sportsman. He's killing it on Good Morning Vail. He does all the things, and it's his first time doing Beaver Creek.
Wow. Beaver Creek's special.
You got any first time advice for me?
I tell everyone Vail's better. They should all go to Vail so I can have Beaver Creek to myself. So when people tell me Vail's better, I'm like, you're right. Get over there. But honestly, Beaver Creek's where it's at.
Awesome. Well,
Where it's
you guys make sure to stick with us. We got more exciting locals to talk to. Opening day at Beaver Creek. Everyone get stoked.
You're awesome. Thank you.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. Now I'm so excited about our next guest. It is the dynamic duo called Mobility Duo, Dr. Mark and Sarah, physical therapy and yoga and all of the fun things. Great to see you both. How are you this morning?
Good. Thanks for
Excellent.
having
Yeah,
us.
thank you so much for having us.
So, a big fan of yours. I started following you both actually when I had knee surgery about 1.5 years ago. So, your tips and tricks on Instagram have been wonderful for my recovery and getting back out onto the slopes. So, tell me a bit about Mobility Duo and what you do.
Yeah, sure. So we're a husband and wife team. Mark is a doctor of physical therapy. I am a yoga instructor, personal trainer, and licensed massage therapist. And when the pandemic happened, we were kind of left with nothing. So we're like, let's figure out how we can go online. And we're both avid snowboarders. So we were like, let's just see if we can do this all for snowboarders. And so now our goal, it's been about 3 years.
Mhm.
Now our goal with this business is to just keep snowboarders riding as long as possible. We always say 70 plus years old.
I love that. You know, I would love to be on a snowboard when I'm 70 and older. Now, and I love everything that you do. So physical therapy, yoga, massage therapy, all of it. So how do you like tailor your programs? So you're not only are you giving these amazing free tips and tricks on Instagram, but you actually have tailored programs to help people stay mobile and stay limber and stay safe on the slopes. So tell me more about that.
I think it's really a combination of our education with biomechanics and movement, and then combining that with our knowledge of snowboarding and what it takes to really excel on the hill. And we present it in an easily digestible way that people can relate with and they enjoy watching. We mix it with humor as well as positive messages and things like that.
Yeah, we do have two programs specifically though. So we have Shred 3.0, which is a 12-week workout that Mark puts together because he's the DPT. And then we have Snoga, which is yoga for snowboarders, which is a membership that you come in and have 3 classes a week of yoga and workouts. And there's a huge database that people can join at any time.
And anybody can join that from anywhere. So you're not just specifically located in Oregon. So all across the U.S. people can join.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have members from literally, we have a map on our site, but people from literally from all over the world, from the Middle East to Asia to Australia.
To Florida.
It's pretty amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. So, Mark, I'd love to dive into your 12-week program. Now, is it specifically tailored to each individual, or is it a progressive formula, and that's kind of how people stay in shape and follow?
Yeah, it's a definitely progressive buildup of activity, but I really tried to combine it and make it unique, including, multi-directional speed and agility. You have the strength component, you have the mobility side. I made these things called play sessions, which essentially are supposed to be fun. It's like incorporating gymnastics and mobility and bar hanging balance. So it's really a multi-dimensional approach to snowboarding that I really don't think the general public has seen before. I'm really proud of it. I think it works. I'm actually almost finished it with myself, and I feel fantastic.
Yeah.
That's great. And Sarah, talk to me about your Snoga program. So what is that typically like? You mentioned it's 3 days a week. Is it a monthly membership, or what kind of exercises do you have? More beginner focused yoga and then more advanced? Tell me more.
Yeah, totally. So I love beginner yoga. I'm all about being as available to anyone as possible. And the classes are they go all over the board. So we have 15-minute classes and we have hour-long classes. And you can have a class for whiplash recovery. You could have a class for 360s. You could have a class for methods. So there's some things that are tailored towards tricks on the mountain, but a lot of things are also tailored towards recovery from concussions or wrist injuries, just things that are very specific for snowboarders. And then a lot of it is preventative measures as well. So talking about how we can open up the joints in our body to be able to absorb landing on terrain and to be able to be more playful with the board. So ankles, knees, and hips and thoracic mobility for any kind of rotations are really huge.
That's great. And, I love that you're so snowboarder focused, but a lot of these movements are obviously translatable for skiers as well. And do you have any skiers in your program?
We do. We love them. We do have skiers. Yes. And we will not ever push any skiers away. Everything that we put out is beneficial for skiers as well, because we all have the same body. And honestly, we do work in a lot of the same muscle groups, just not on the same plane of motion. So a lot of it is applicable.
It really is. And, Mark, I saw one of the videos that you posted where it's core work. You're on the ground, you're moving a barbell up and down. So it's really your total body that goes into training for a sport. It's like any other athlete. What would be the number one tip that you would give if somebody were to get out there and just in their everyday movement right before they hit the mountain?
I would just say don't make it complicated. If movement in general is a challenge for you, just based on your schedule or motivation, I always recommend just going for a simple walk. Starting something is better than doing nothing at all, and walking is actually really powerful. So, yeah.
Awesome. And Sarah, what about you? Do you have one piece of advice you'd give as well?
Oh my gosh, I would say take 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening, pick 3 or 5 moves that you found online, whether it's us or someone else, and just do them like clockwork every day, whether it's 5 minutes in the morning or in the evening, and just create a routine, because we are creatures of habits. And so if you create that habit, eventually it will grow and you'll get more movements and you'll start enjoying it more. But just starting, like Mark said, is the most important key.
Wonderful. Now, where can we go for more information? Where can we follow you on Instagram, your website, to learn more about your programs?
Yeah, so everywhere we are Mobility Duo. Our program and everything that we offer is all online, so mobilityduo.com, or on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, it's all Mobility Duo, one word.
Easy to remember. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing some information and for joining us this morning. And best of luck to you as you hit the slopes.
Thank you, Kimberly.
Absolutely. Now stay tuned. We've got a lot more here in this second hour, so we'll be right back after this.
Good morning, Vail.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Our independent news hour offers diverse perspectives and unique opinions, often unheard in the mainstream media, live as the news unfolds. Tune in for Democracy Now!, the War and Peace Report, weekday mornings at 9 and evenings at 6 on TV8 Vail, Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail, Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno, Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there. TV8 Vail is serving the community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Stop by for Good Morning Vail at 7 a.m. and stay all day for lifestyle favorites such as Good Day Vail, Daily Flash, Suki and Scott, and more. And you're sure to find the adventure you crave with back-to-back episodes of Scoreboard Nation and Outdoor America. Find us all day, every day on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on TV8Vail.com, and on all our social media platforms. There's more for you on Channel 92.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. I'm so excited. I'm here with the amazing Carrie Roach at Skipper and Scout. Everyone loves it here. It is such a beautiful space. It has such good energy, and I love the clothing. I walked in, Carrie, and I'm like, I want this in my size, this in my size, and you know what? They do have adult sizes. How are you doing, Carrie?
I'm great. Thanks for coming today. We're excited to have you.
I am so excited to be here, and we're twins, and I feel good. I love this. I love this moment for us.
We're ready for the ski season.
Which is opening day is right around the corner. Super stoked about that. So, Carrie, I know that you've been here in Vail Village for about 10 years. Is that correct?
Yeah, next year will be our 10-year anniversary. Opened in 2014, and can't believe it's going to be 10 years almost.
Well, I can, because a little secret, Carrie didn't realize, because I used to have blonde hair. We won't talk about that moment. I used to come in, and, you know, I don't have children. I used to come into your store when it was across the ice rink and sit on Santa's lap for pictures, and I had so much fun with my dog, and you were so sweet. You're like, you know what, that's your fur baby, Gypsy, and you were so sweet. So it's so neat to see your store evolving, and it's such a neat space for people. Even if you don't have children, I don't think people realize there's something for everyone here.
Yeah. I think we try to, coming from my background of, you know, walking into a store, whether you have a birthday in mind, a baby, a shower, a niece's birthday, or just something fun for a friend. You know, we always want to be like, I need that.
Yeah.
I give that to a friend. And so something for everything.
Well, and I love that as well because I love the mommy and me moment, even though, not yet. I don't, but I have so many little girls, little boys that my friends have, they're like my nieces and nephews, and I dress up with them all the time. Actually, I'm going over to Thanksgiving with one of my girlfriend's little girls, and I think I might have to buy something here. So it's really, again, just to say there's something for everyone here. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think, we started pretty much from the beginning of starting having a range. Most kids stores will top at a certain age, and we've always tried to carry baby all the way through to teens. And teens is a tough age for boys or girls to have something cool before they, want to have, they have their own style even at 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And so is it their favorite sequins jacket, an embellished jean jacket to something that makes them feel good. What we found with kids, and we do a ton of modeling, a lot of focus on self-esteem, is that if a child loves what they're wearing, then that exudes who they are in their personality. And then that's an amazing experience, and that's who they walk into the school or, performance and feeling awesome.
I love that you said that because you do such a great job on your socials because again, I checked that out. I love it. And all the kids feel so good. It's poetry in motion, really, what you put on. I mean, you guys were so lovely to have me wear this today and I feel so good. And you're right. It's self-expression is so very important, even at a young age, to be able to pick something out. And I see that more and more now than when I was little growing up. People want you to express yourself and show your true colors, and this is such a beautiful space to do it.
Well, I think, we have so much competition in the world for social media, and so we always want to have and portray that kind of organic social media perspective. And so many kids are just jumping at the chance to kind of come in and model with their friends or have that special moment. And so it's nice with or without, the parents around.
You don't even know this, but 3 of my friends' children have been on your socials. One woman I'm dear friends with, Mariana, her little girls, and they it's neat because every little boy, every little girl that I see on there, you're right, they just exude self-confidence. And how cool is that to feel beautiful and really starting, yes, it's the outside, but outside in, that you feel so good and empowered. And I want to touch base. You guys are a store, yes, but it's really a vibe, a moment. You have events, you do cool things. Can you kind of touch base on that?
Yeah, well, I think our team, we're bilingual. We are, just used to kind of dealing with an amazing level of customer service.
Right.
Whether you buy something or not, we want you to have a good experience here.
Yeah.
Walk out and say, oh, I'm coming back there.
Yeah, this is my spot.
So I think we kind of, with the modeling perspective of connecting with kids that way, we just started to look at the Valley and saying, what else could we be doing for kids? What free events could we be having? There's Elsa moments. We had off-Broadway young girls singing for us, making that magic moment for kids.
That. Yeah.
Then we, face painting, hair tinseling.
I love the hair tinsel, by the way. That's something I want to do still.
Art for a while got a little, crazy. But we have an awesome space out here. But, so many of the holidays tend to be so candy or, focused on other things. We wanted to kind of always make it experiential for them to come in and, do a book signing, to doing, a reason to come to Vail and not be at something that you had to pay to play. Paying to ski, paying to, go to a lot of events. They're all free.
Well, and I love that too so much that you said, and it is a big deal, and it shows your energy and your love for the community. You want people to come in, and of course you're running a business, but you said, even if you don't see anything this time around, you want them to feel that safe space to come back and be like, hey, you know what? I don't need to go in and spend X amount of dollars. I'm here to experience it.
Yeah. No, I think it's been a wonderful 9 years of just having that. And, it takes a lot of work to kind of communicate that message in social media. And that's why we were kind of saying, gosh, we need to make sure that the Valley knows what we're trying to do in Vail Village and down the Valley with kids. So.
Well, you have awesome energy. You're such a sweetie. And I love it in here. I'm I just want to come in and hang out. Can you tell us some of the vibe, the new trends, the fashion, the mommy and me? I'm super into that. Can you kind of I just looking at all these beautiful clothes, like what kind of is happening right now, what the hot thing is.
I know. Well, it's funny because like every year we're like, how else do we say ski or après? You know,
Love it.
Or Vail. You know, I mean, I think it's funny because we have so many new people coming year to year that are looking for something kind of retro and vintage. I think the customization is huge. So we do a ton of customization. And I'd say probably like the embellished jean jackets. Now we realize that we have to have kind of a tutu and a sparkly jacket year round.
I'm laughing because literally this is my New Year's Eve outfit we're explaining right now. So it's like from the little kids up, they're going to be looking good.
The moms are always like, where's my size? So like Lola and the Boys is a really fun brand that, yes, out of Chicago. And she's really, realize for boys and girls, and then for moms too, that they kind of want to match and be sassy too.
I love that you said this because on your Instagram that is the store that I'm always like, that is such a cute like jacket or whatever, and I go look and it's the young girls, and so to know that now the moms, and this again, I feel so good. And I have to say, like jeans, leather pants, you dress it up, and I've noticed that about a lot of clothing in here, dress it up, dress it down, it's just fun.
So our tagline for Skipper and Scout has always been outfitting kids from the sea to the mountains. So whether you're here, you're going to a vacation, by the beach, we're trying to help you accommodate and, be outfitted for whatever occasion. And I think price points, we try to have a little bit of a range for everybody. And I think someone will come in and if they're like, well, we're not here for an outfit. Well, they'll find a hat, they'll find a purse, they'll find a great little, accessory. We're not a toy store, but we definitely try to have a lot of great travel stuff.
My eyes went straight down. I'm like, I know a little girl in mind right now that I'm going to get one of the stuffies for Christmas. It's so neat, just even as an adult. And again, I think this is kind of worth pointing out, even if you don't have children, still to come in, nieces, nephews, cousins, yourself. I mean, you're never going to see me without this sweater this season. I'm just saying that on Good Morning Vail will be a lot and on the other shows. But I love what you're doing so much. And 10 years almost. That is, congratulations. That's a big deal.
No, we've had a wonderful team that represents us every day. I'm not one to like be in the camera and in front of everything, but I'm just super proud of our team that has literally like made that experience, communicated every day. 365 days a year, to the locals, and to all of our guests that come to Vail. So it's pretty cool.
Well, I am so stoked on this store. I have been forever, and I love it so much. I know that so many people are going to want to know where to go, how to find you guys. Can you kind of give us the best places, website, socials? What do you feel?
Yeah, no, I think we love to be on Instagram because that's, can be so kind of creative. We're always like, what reel can we do? Fast, slow. How do we communicate our vibe? So we're on Instagram, Skipper Scout Vail. We do have an online website. I think that's the thing that is people will leave here and say, this is my favorite store in the country. And I'm like, well, when you go back to Connecticut, I'm like, don't forget to shop us, on your birthday.
Can you tell us that story real quick? Because that's amazing. I'm going to brag a little bit here about Skipper and Scout.
So yeah, I was seeing some friends in Nantucket and walking around shopping for a change, somewhere else. And these two young girls were walking in front of me, trailing probably their two moms. And they're like, oh my gosh, like, where's our store? Like, where's our store to go shopping? Like, we've been all these stores with our moms. And this girl, I swear, says, she goes, oh my gosh, my favorite store is in Vail, Colorado. She's like, Skipper and Scout. She's like, it's the best store. I always find and, love going there. And and it was just funny. I was like, did someone just plug that?
But how good does that make you feel as the store owner? I mean, that is pretty beautiful. That's brilliant.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think we're just so happy when, someone will say, gosh, you made my daughter's birthday, or we'll see the pictures of the kids in the clothes. Having that special first birthday, or family pictures. That's always really fun and big, or Christmas or Hanukkah, or your holiday family gatherings and pictures and stuff like that.
Well, and I love that you said that because it is so much more than just, yes, it's a beautiful clothing store, but I love that you said that it's a vibe, it's memories, and that's so beautiful.
Well, I like to be a part of those memories.
Yeah.
That's really what we're trying to kind of create. So it's trying to curate 350 brands here. we do it somehow. We may be short on a few socks, but you can't be everything to everybody. But we try to be.
Well, I think you do a great job, Skipper and Scout in Vail Village. Thank you so much, and we will be talking to you again very, very soon.
Thanks for coming.
Of course, and keep it right here. We have more of the show to come.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tva.com y nuestra página de Facebook TVA Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Well, Archer and I are going to get headed on further down the trail, but I hope you'll catch up with us a little bit later. Hi, I'm Ben Roof, and I'm one of the new hosts here at TV8. I'm so excited to share all of my explorations throughout the Vail Valley with my dog Archer, where we'll be taking you to hiking trails, biking trails, maybe we'll go rafting, fishing, or whatever else we can come up with. I'm so excited to share all of that with you in my new segment, Outdoor Adventures. Don't forget to catch up with us every day right here at TV8 Vail or at tv8vail.com, because there's always more for you on 92.
Do you have an interesting hobby or skill you'd like to share for Vail Valley? We want to hear from you. We're looking for people to share their musical, artistic, culinary, woodworking, athletic, or technical talents on Good Morning Vail. If you'd like to share your talents with the community, email Danielle at tva8vail.com. Join the community conversation. There's more for you on 92.
Experience the magic of the season like never before with the Leadville Railroad on our Holiday Express. Gather the family for an enchanting journey filled with dazzling displays of twinkling lights and festive decorations. Create cherished memories that will last a lifetime on this unforgettable train adventure that captures the spirit of the holidays. Booking information at leadvillerailroad.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail, opening day, Beaver Creek. I am so stoked to be here. Let's take a look at the weather outside today for Beaver Creek opening day. Super stoked on that. We have, let's see, we have 8 a.m. 28 degrees, a high of 54, and winds west to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So gorgeous day to get on out there and soak up some of that fall time sunshine. 8 a.m. 28 degrees and sunny, noon 48 and sunny, 4 p.m. 45 degrees and sunny, so gorgeous day to ski Beaver Creek. And 8 p.m. 34 and partly cloudy. Let's take a look at that I-70 corridor. Eagle 54, sunshine. Avon 54 and sunshine. Vail 54, and then Denver, per usual, a whopping 67 degrees. A little bit warmer than usual for this Thanksgiving tomorrow. Low of 24 tonight, so beautiful night ahead. Increasing clouds, sunset at 4:47 p.m. Let's take a look at that 5-day forecast. I am very excited about this. Thursday, a little bit of cloud coverage coming in, mostly cloudy, 49 degrees, but a low of 20. And then Friday, my snow dance paid off. We're going to get some of those snow showers, 32 degrees, a low of 16. Saturday, 33, a low of 6. And snow. So Friday, Saturday, some snow. And then Sunday, Monday, coming back with 35, 39, and sunny. So As I always say in these mountain towns, sunshine, rain, snow, one never knows what they're going to get, and I am doing a snow dance for snow. Opening day, Beaver Creek, we're here, Robbie Whittle and I am so excited. Keep it right here because we have more Good Morning Vail to come, and we're going to talk all about holiday stress and how to handle it.
Thanks for having me. I wanted to talk again about holiday stress and how we can kind of beat the stress and really enjoy our holidays this year, because this is a special time of year, and I know it's one of my favorite times, and I always look forward to it. And I always promise myself I'm not going to overdo it, I'm not going to overspend, and I'm not going to overplan, and I'm not going to overcook, and I'm not going to overschedule myself. And yet somehow every year I do exactly that. And usually by, January 1st, I'm tired and burnt out and exhausted. So this year I'm going to make a pledge to not do that. Hopefully I can figure out a way to do that. And the reason though is because it's just, although there's a wonderful time of year, it is a very stressful time of year for some individuals, particularly families. If you're traveling a lot and you're just busy trying to do a lot of different things in a 2 to 3 week span of time. Other individuals, though, who tend to struggle with holiday stress are those who've lost loved ones. This can be a very trying moment for them as well. So if you have friends or family who have lost somebody special in life, I encourage you to kind of reach out to them over the holidays or check in on them just to make sure everything is going okay. You'll be surprised that grief comes up, around the anniversary of somebody's passing, but it also comes up over the holidays. And that is so normal and completely okay. So give yourself the time and space to grieve and be sad and miss individuals, and be sure to include them in your family traditions and rituals. Bring their pictures, make a toast, share some stories about their life. I mean, this is the perfect time to do that, and it's actually very healing to kind of continue to grieve in a family setting. So, don't hide your feelings, get out there and just cry away, talk away, whatever works for you. This is the perfect time of year to do that. The other thing about the holidays is, if you don't have any family, that's also a significant amount of burden for some individuals. They feel, more lonely and isolated. And the other big stressor around the holidays is finances. If you're struggling to put food on the table and you're trying to figure out how you're going to, put Christmas together for your family, it can be a really kind of a trying time. So I encourage all of us to kind of really focus on enjoying the holiday season and thinking of it more of let's connect. Because this is what the holiday season really is all about, is connection. Not necessarily products and presents and food, but really about just being with people and being present and then just enjoying this sacred time that you have with individuals. Some of the things that I always encourage people to do is, not focus necessarily on the gifts, but focus on the rituals. Focus on the things that the traditions, the rituals and traditions that you want to pass along to your kids and family, because that's what they're going to remember. They're not going to remember the toy that you put under the tree, but the fact that we always have this for dinner, or we always go here, skiing, a post-Christmas meal, or whatever you decide your family tradition is. To me, that's what you really want to start capturing at home and making it a consistent thing, because that's what kids and everybody's going to remember. I remember all my traditions of my family growing up, and I try to make sure that I can have some really cool and awesome traditions for mine as well. The other things that I will sometimes recommend, especially if you don't have a lot of family around, if you're feeling particularly lonely, is go out and volunteer, be involved with the community, go to a soup bank, go help distribute food to those who need, put together a nice, a drive for kids who are struggling with, medical issues at primary children's, or you can always, there's always some cool things to do that get you out of the house, engage with other people, and serving the community. Because sometimes when we serve others, we just feel so much better about ourselves. And so it's a very beautiful reciprocal relationship that you have when you serve others in community. The other main thing that I like to just bring up for people is, because it is a stressful time, and You definitely want to take care of yourself a little bit more than usual. And I know that's hard to do when we're trying to do more over the holidays. But, with higher levels of stress, you want to equal that with higher levels of self-care. So the more stress, the more self-care you need. So that means maybe getting an extra 30 minutes of sleep. That could be making sure that you exercise regularly, even when we don't want to because it's cold out. That also means, taking some downtime for yourself with meditation or a nice massage or do some great yoga. So you really want to start incorporating some of these techniques that you enjoy throughout the year and maybe increasing them a bit during the holiday season. I also and I know it's always hard, but you want to make sure that you're monitoring what you eat so that you're not eating, carbs all the time, or you're not, drinking excessively. I know we all like to go to the parties and we like to have our adult beverages, is what I like to call them, when we're entertaining and enjoying time with family. But you do want to be cautious about that as well, because they can impact your mood and reduce your ability to manage stress. And they don't always make you feel great the next day, so to speak. Make it about connection, developing some rituals, some traditions, trying to de-stress, set a budget, especially for financial purposes, and don't go over it. And if your budget is $100, it's $100. If it's $50, it's $50. Don't sweat the small stuff. And that really the holidays should be about connecting and being present with your family. So those are my main tips on how to manage holiday stress and get back on track and make it, your best holiday season yet.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
At Revival Boutique Med Spa, we take an integrative and holistic approach to skincare, focusing on the bigger picture when treating our clients. We use only result-driven and science-based products that contain clean, organic, wildcrafted, and research-based ingredients. From injectables, facials, to body contouring, we offer anything related to looking your best self. Find us in the Riverwalk in Edwards. For a complete list of services, visit us online at revivalvail.com. Follow us on Instagram at Revival Vail Valley. Fall in love with your skin again. There's lots to love at Revival. Mind, body, beauty.
Good morning, Vail.
right, well, if you're just now joining us, it's opening day here at Beaver Creek Resort. A lot of exciting things to look forward to today, but first, our own Gretchen Pleshaw has something special for us. She talked to a decorated snowboarding coach. That coming up right now.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I have the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Tommy Bennett with me, snowboarding coach extraordinaire, amazing human being, and you are just you are a huge influencer for the snowboarding community, but you're just an amazing human. How are you doing, Tommy?
I'm fantastic. Stoked to be here.
Good. I am so glad that you came, and I just can't say enough good things about you. How many followers, we're diving right in. How many followers do you have on your social media? Instagram alone, we'll say that.
Instagram alone, about 215. And it's been climbing a little bit, so I've been excited, putting out a lot of content. People are getting excited because it's early season, getting really diving into the content. So yeah, we're growing a little bit.
Well, and Tommy, I have to say, so you are a snowboarding coach to so many. I know about, let's be honest, about 30, 40 people that you've coached. And it's neat because it's everyone. You've coached people that are just starting out. You are coaching some of the big name, you have coached some of the big name people. You've coached people with special needs, deaf students as well, and it's just, how did this all start? How did it all come to be?
Yeah, originally my dad worked for the resort, and I was born and raised in Edwards, and they worked for the resort, so I just go snowboard every weekend. And that was like so fun, so exciting. I got into competitive snowboarding, and then I ended up breaking my back, and that completely changed everything. And then I had a lot of medical bills, and so I got into coaching unintentionally. I had my old coach said, "We have a job opening. You want to coach?" And I was like, "Sure, why not?" And I ended up falling in love with it and just having the best time sharing my love and passion. But at the same time, I was overcoming a lot of mental fear of hitting jumps and just breaking my back. Half-inch over, I could have been paralyzed. So that was really hard for me to overcome, but it was a great way for me to be involved in the industry, help people, and do the whole coaching thing. So I started coaching, and that just kept like going. It was pretty incredible.
I have the biggest smile on my face, Tommy, because you have a beautiful spirit and such an awesome soul, but I love that your whole vibe and your background, the universe brought you absolutely right to where you're meant to be, because you are so good with people, 100%. Like, I feel like this interview, you could be sitting here right now. But you're such an awesome snowboarder. You shred, you're so good, but you make it feel not threatening. And I think that is really hard to do, where you're showing people tricks and you're giving them tips, but you make people feel welcome and excited to try it and not nervous. How do you do that?
The biggest message I'm trying to get across to people is snowboarding's fun, it's exciting, it's not boring, but it doesn't have to be dangerous. I've been through the dangerous sport where it's like I've gotten hurt, but there's better ways to do it. So instead of just hucking and chucking and hope you're gonna land something, let's break it down into 5 steps. But sometimes you need 10 steps, sometimes you need 15, but we make these logical progressive steps that allows you to get to that goal without getting hurt. That's the mission. And then the underlining mission is just get people excited about snowboarding and stay in the industry. So if you're hurt, you're gonna leave. If you're bored, you're gonna leave. If you don't have friends, you're gonna leave. So how can we get people to stay in the industry? So that's like the underlining message of every video I put out is about giving back to the community and having people stoked on snowboarding.
Oh, I love that. Well, and it's so true, because I've said this time and time again. Our community is just that. It's an amazing tribe of humans that love being on the mountain. And we all have this eccentric and fun, and we love each other genuinely, and we have each other's backs. And a lot of that has to do with staying safe. And we were talking off camera about that. It is a huge deal for everyone, whether you're a beginner or you're a pro. You know, staying safe is a big deal. How did you, this is a very cool question actually, how did you overcome that? Because I know you and you're just fearless and you go after it, but that's a big deal to know, hey man, I almost got paralyzed. How did you get your mindset into that place where this is my passion, this is my truth, I'm gonna go after it even though you could get hurt again, you know?
It was not easy, and to be honest, it took years of me overcoming that fear because I was that reckless rider, just huck and chuck, and I wanted to become a professional athlete so bad that I was trying anything, but that was pushing my ability more than doing crazier tricks than I had the skill for.
Yeah.
But then I ended up having a friend of mine, Krista, who was an instructor. And she's like, yeah, you're a good snowboarder. You're fundamentally not good at all. And I was like, okay, that's a shot to the ego, but let's have an open mind. Let's hear. And she's like, let's just dial in a couple of the mechanics and body positions. So I used to do a trick and I'd fall 9 out of 10 times. Right. Well, yeah, I might crash, I might get hurt. What if I change that to I land 99 out of 100? Well, then all of a sudden I'm associating tricks and jumps and snowboarding with safety, landing, and fun, not just I'm getting hurt all the time. So I would do a backside 720 and dislocate my knee.
Wow.
So instead of learning how to do the 7 properly, I just do a 900 because I could land safely.
Right
so it's a complete cheat code, which is not the right way. But having somebody come in and influence my life and change, literally save my snowboarding career, 100%, because I probably would just quit. So having somebody that helped me, and I want to be that person for people. I run a summer camp, and people come in and like, I'm plateaued, I'm bored of snowboarding. They come to my camp and we teach them fundamentals, we get them excited about snowboarding, we give them the mechanics they need, and then they're more stoked on snowboarding than ever.
I love that.
And that's what I want to be able to do to the snowboard industry.
And I love that you said, what did you say? Safety, the stoke, and what was the third?
Fun.
Fun. Just
We're here to have fun.
Yes, I dig that. I love that. So how many days per season, or no, not even season, a year, do you get on the mountain, would you say?
Well, my goal this year is to do 200 days in a row.
Love it.
That's the goal. We're
I
at
love
day
it.
15.
You're on day 15 already?
Yeah, we wish we had. Every day.
You know I used to be, well, not that, but I'm only, anyway.
So the goal is to do about 200 days in a row, but I average about 230 days a year because I'll go to Mount Hood for about a month.
Yeah.
And then there's this place called Big Snow in New Jersey. It's in a mall, and you can snowboard 365 days a year. One of the most amazing places ever.
Right
so
on.
I go there too.
Okay, and what is that called again?
It's called Big Snow.
Big Snow in Jersey.
In New Jersey. It's
okay,
literally in a
cool.
mall. It's 104 degrees outside. You go in, you go snowboard. It's all like man-made snow.
Right
you have your
on.
own gear, you have your own board, and you go ride. They have parks, they have turns.
I have to go.
It's an incredible vibe.
Oh, that's awesome.
And the people there are just like passionate. Like it's July, no one's snowboarding, but you have passionate people snowboarding. It's so incredible.
I love that. So tell me, what is your favorite thing about coaching? I know that is a very loaded question, but
it really is having somebody have that aha moment and get them so excited about snowboarding, whether it's I landed a trick for the first time or something just clicked and like my whole life changed. That's what I'm searching for, and that's what gives me the excitement of coaching is that aha moment. Like you're trying to change people's lives.
And what are the age groups? Because I know you've all across the board that you've taught so many people. What are the age groups of people? Youngest to oldest, let's say.
So I've definitely taught people from like kids from like 4 years old all the way up to a 70-year-old man.
Right
so I've definitely worked with a lot of different ages and skills, which has been super exciting. And then I had coached and owned my own coaching business. I coached for like 15 years. I recently retired from coaching to go full-time content creation, help as many people as possible. And then I do a summer camp, which is an adult camp, so between the ages of 18 and up.
Awesome. So content creating, let's touch base on this because I know, again, you have hundreds of thousands of followers, which
wild.
is, I know you're so humble, but it's amazing that you're touching that many people, their lives, and people are watching you and learning. I mean, you are coaching just through a different platform, right?
Yep.
What is one of your favorite? I could talk to you all day, but what is one of your right? What is one of your favorite things that you've taught thus far? Like trick.
Oh, my favorite trick to teach.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm a big fan of doing cartwheels.
Right on.
And it's really hard on snowboarding. And then I was doing a little video yesterday. It's coming out today, and it's like 21 switch challenges, and one of them is to do a switch cartwheel, because mentally it makes no sense. It's really hard. It's really challenging, and you're strapped in, and it's just really wild. So that's like a really fun one I like to teach is cartwheels.
Well, and I love that it seems like so much of your being and of your truth is you really like going in your mind and showing yourself that you can push further than. Is that true?
100%. I've always had this idea of you should be so fundamentally sound on your snowboarding that you're actually limited by your creativity, not skill. So it's like, well, what else can I do? That should be where you're limited because you have the ability. So that's, and then you get these, like, we call them like stupid human tricks, like fun little presses and jibs and stuff that makes no sense. Like that's something that I enjoy because you can do really fun park tricks without a park. And that means it's accessible to almost anyone. If you could jib at your house or on a little patch of snow and you can have fun snowboarding. And that's something that I take a lot of pride in, is making snowboarding as accessible to as many people as possible.
I love it. Well, Tommy, you're an amazing human, and thank you so much for sharing your love and light with everyone, and the snowboarding community especially loves you. Where can everyone find you?
Yeah, check me out on YouTube at Tommy Bennett, and then Instagram is TommyB1, and then TikTok is Tommy B. I do a lot of short form, a lot of long form. I do everything. I'm putting videos out every day.
Awesome.
So whether it's long form, short form, literally putting stuff out every day.
Oh, and we have to say too, the goggles.
Let's
yes.
go. Oh, I
and
should have
the
brought
company.
a pair. What
yeah.
am I doing?
Well, no, you're so good. Tell us about the company. I want to know about that real quick.
So at the end of the day, my body is not going to be able to handle riding at a high level or even at whatever level I'm at forever. So I wanted to create something where I had a company that could influence people more and as much as possible while my hip, like I got a bad hip, so it hurts right now.
Yeah.
But so doing that, so then I'm coming out with, I have goggles that are out. These tech hoodies are releasing this week.
Oh, I
so
love.
these are like waterproof. We could literally get a couple water and throw it on the
Awesome.
jacket if we wanted
So
to be
easy,
dramatic.
too. I
I
dig it. I
appreciate
love
that.
it, yeah.
So then, yeah, the goal is just to have high quality products and be able to compete with the large brands
And
out
what's
there.
the name of your company?
It's going to be Benetech, and you can check it out at shopbenetech.com.
Benetech, I love it. Well, we adore you, Tommy. We definitely want to have you back if you will
down.
have us.
Oh, I'm in. Let's go.
And keep it right here. We have more of the show to come.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
All right, well, if you're just now joining us, it is opening day here at Beaver Creek, and I'd say the excitement is starting to pick up a little bit. We're seeing people starting to fill up the line a little bit. I'm Robbie Whittle, joined alongside Communications Manager of Beaver Creek, Rachel Levitsky. Rachel, what are you looking forward to the most today?
Oh my God, it's opening day. We're so thrilled to be open here at Beaver Creek. The energy is starting to build, you're right. If I had to pick one thing I'm most excited for, probably the cookies, but also skiing and riding is back at Beaver Creek. Can't wait.
And how exciting is it to just kind of see people starting to fill up that line? You know, their energy's starting to pick up. They're ready to do some turns on the mountain today. How does that make you feel?
Oh my gosh, it's so wonderful. It's an absolutely contagious energy for sure. I mean, Vail's been open for a little while, Keystone and Breck as well. Crested Butte is opening today also, so all 5 resorts on the Epic Pass are going to be open in Colorado. It's exciting. It's finally winter.
And you mentioned a couple of other resorts there that had opening days prior to Beaver Creek and Crested Butte. What makes Beaver Creek so special, though, and unique from the other resorts you mentioned?
What makes Beaver Creek special? I mean, obviously the cookies. We got cookies. Bring them in.
Woo!
Woo!
Oh, we got cookies.
We got cookies galore. They're still warm, absolutely. I'll have a bite of this later. Grooming at Beaver Creek, you know, just it's such a special environment. Our intimate alpine village. We've got, it just feels a little bit removed and away from it all. It's an escape, and we just love welcoming people. So glad to have the season finally kicking off.
Oh, yeah, and you mentioned welcoming people, and you like welcoming people. I feel pretty welcome today. I just got tossed a cookie. But talk me a little bit through the backstory on the cookie, because Keystone, they have the donuts on opening day. Vail, they got the strudel on opening day, but Beaver Creek has the warm cookies.
Yes. Beaver Creek has the cookie every day at 3 p.m. in the base area. We have cookie time. I'd like to say we pioneered it. I don't know if I can absolutely say that for certain, but we truly pride ourselves at Beaver Creek on being perpetual hosts here at the resort. We're welcoming you to our home, and what better way to do that than a warm cookie? Throughout the season, 500,000 cookies are given out throughout the season. So we just really love to welcome people, and we're so excited that we're kicking off.
I think I was telling you on Monday, 500,000 cookies. That's a crazy statistic.
Pretty wild.
But I hear that there's a cookie judging competition or
Yes.
something like that coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. So the world's best chocolate chip cookie competition kicks off this afternoon at 1 p.m. in the village. From 1 to 4 o'clock, we'll be giving out lanyards on the hour, so you can judge. We've got 5 local and regional bakers who brought their own cookies, and they baked 1,000 each. It's a pretty incredible feat, and we'll be judging how their cookies are. You'll be judging how their cookies are.
And we've talked a lot about the cookies. They've gotten me excited. I got one in my hand. I can't wait to eat off camera in just a few seconds. But we got to talk about the mountain a little bit. The gondola is spinning. The lifts are spinning.
Yes.
What all's open today?
Yeah, we've got 55 acres of terrain today on Gold Dust and in Haymeadow Park, and more to come very soon as Mother Nature cooperates. But yeah, plenty of great corduroy out there, plenty of beginner terrain for our friends over in Haymeadow Park, and yeah, lots of fun to come.
Awesome. And, you know, snowed a little bit on Monday. How did that kind of help you all out?
It certainly helps. We will never say no to snow, but it also brought cold temperatures, which allowed us to make more snow through our snowmaking system. So definitely we'll take all the snow we can get, and we're going in next weekend. We've got Birds of Prey, so again, we'll take all the snow we can get to open more of this mountain.
And you're in your 3rd year now. How big of a deal is Birds of Prey?
Oh my gosh, Birds of Prey is huge. It is a downhill and a Super G at Beaver Creek. We've got incredible speed racing, ranked by athletes and coaches as one of the hardest courses on the FIS circuit. So we can't wait. It brings incredible energy. Ski racing fans are amazing. Please come out and see it. It's so much fun.
And as a skier yourself, what do you look forward to the most about watching the pros race down the mountain?
Oh my gosh. I am on a completely different level than them. They are just amazing. They put so much hard work in, and the power and the grace that they exude when they ski is incredible.
Okay,
Yeah.
and you know, we're just, you know, maybe an hour or so away from people taking their turns on the mountain. What do you think the most exciting moment will be today on opening day?
Oh, hard not to go with the banner break up at the top. So, you know, that first chair has been here for quite a while. Maybe they slept here. I don't know. It's been very cold overnight. So I think I'm most excited for them to, you know, they put in that hard work to be here. So they're going to break that banner and we'll be skiing and riding.
I think we actually spoke with Fred, who got here super early. He was telling us that he made a campfire right in front of the lift to get warm a little bit, but he comes from Vail.
Yeah.
So how special is that, do you think, for a local to kind of just be there getting ready for first chair?
You know, he has been our first chair for a long, long time. It's a tradition to have first chair Fred. So we're really thrilled that he has committed to Beaver Creek. We love seeing him every year, and can't wait for him and his friends to be the first chair.
That's awesome. Anything you want to add, Rachel?
Yeah, one last reminder, the Epic Pass goes off sale on December 3rd, so please make sure to lock that in if you haven't already. It's a great Christmas gift for your friends and family. And then one more new thing this year is our mobile pass on the new My Epic app. So definitely download that in the App Store, and then you can ski and ride with your pass on your phone.
Rachel, thanks so much for being here with us this morning. It's always special on opening day. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Thank you for the cookie.
Yeah.
More to come on TV8, so stick with us.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
My name is Tyler Alvarez. I work here at Sweet Basil in Vail. I'm a bartender here. I originally came to Vail to snowboard. I slept on my sister and my cousin's couch for what was supposed to be a week, turned into 2 months, and then I found my own spot, and then kind of made friends and worked different places in the valley and kind of just fell in love with it more and more every single day, and ended up finding my way to Sweet Basil through some friends who worked here and all the great things that I heard about it. And yeah, I've been here for 4 years now. It's hard to wake up in Vail and be upset when you look outside. It's just beautiful. My favorite part about working at Sweet Basil is definitely that I could be proud about everything that we're putting out, whether it's food, drinks. We also get to be really creative here. The bartenders, the whole team here, we workshop our menus every season, so we'll start with a spirit or an ingredient, and then we get to be really creative and make a whole project of it. And then when we get the final product, it's a drink that we're all really proud of for the whole menu, and that's super fun, just being able to be creative and work with new things. And the most fun cocktails to make, though, are definitely the ones that we get to create from scratch. When people take a sip and say, oh my God, this is delicious, or they just love it. And that's probably the most fun for me, the creativity behind it and making unique cocktails. That, for me, that would be the most fun drink to make, just the one that you start from scratch and then people are excited about. I'm Tyler, I live and work in Vail. Come see me at Sweet Basil.
Good morning, Vail.
All right, well, if you're just now joining us, it is opening day here at Beaver Creek Resort. I'm excited. This is my first opening day at Beaver Creek, but Gretchen, you've done quite a few, right?
I have. I love Beaver Creek. Can I say this? Top 3 favorite mountains. I love it. I am loving the Stoke. You know, the snow isn't the best, but I like to say any day on the mountain is a good day, and people are just vibing and having fun, and I'm ready to get up there. And it's your happy first opening day, Beaver Creek, Robbie.
Well, I really appreciate that, Gretchen, but I think what's getting me excited more is I'm watching people coming up the escalators and getting in line. I just see someone skiing behind us, so I'm getting pretty excited for that. But we've got blue skies all around us right now, but I don't know how it's going to be the rest of the day. Could you kind of fill us in, Gretchen?
100%. I can help you out. I am the glorified weather human being. Let's take a look at that weather for today. We have a high of 54 today, as well as 8 a.m. 28 degrees and sunny, 48 sunny, and 4 p.m. 45 and sunny. So it's going to be a gorgeous bluebird day for all the skiers and snowboarders riding here at Beaver Creek. Tonight is a low of 24 degrees, and it's going to be beautiful. And then 5-day forecast. Let's take a look at that. Thursday, we have mostly cloudy skies, and we have a little heading our direction. I've been doing a 35 and 39 degrees. So we get a little bit of everything in these mountain towns, and I'm not mad about it. I love it. So I'm pretty stoked on this. I want the snow, though, so I'm ready. Bring on that snow. Hey, speaking of snow, opening day, how was your cookie?
My cookie was delicious. I mean, it was on the cold side because we did that 5-minute interview, but it was good. I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to a warm one later.
I cannot wait. I am stoked to go talk to the crowd, get this whole day going. Robbie, I love hanging out with you. Beaver Creek, opening day 2023. Keep it right here. We have more Good Morning Vail to come.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now joining me today is local legend, entrepreneur, nonprofit founder, so many other things. Chris Anthony. Chris, how are you?
I'm doing great.
You know, every time you come on, I think there's a different way to describe your official title. But I'm doing wonderful. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, I know. We just kind of throw the topics up in the air and like, what should we talk about today?
You know, that's what I love having you on the show, because there's such a variety of things that you're doing. And so it just shows that you don't have to pigeonhole yourself into one area of expertise. So, you know, you had a film in the fall and it's on film tour, or now you're moving into new projects as we're heading into the winter season. So a big focus that you do is your youth initiative project. So tell me about what that is and then what you have coming up.
All right. Well, we're starting with the film. The film is still traveling, Mission Mount Vanguard. I'm actually working on a sequel. So I was in Austria a couple weeks ago.
Oh, great.
Doing some research on that. But the film actually feeds my youth project. So my youth project is a nonprofit that I started, I think I'm in my 11th year now. And part of it is I go into schools, all sorts of schools across the board. We're talking inner city, private, public, charter, and I do mentoring. But then I also take the underserved communities, focused on them, and bridge them to experiential opportunities. So my biggest thing is right now I bridge a lot of kids from those environments, those underserved environments, up to go skiing at Loveland.
Great.
And I usually can bring about 35 to 40 kids per shot up to Loveland. Loveland's been working kindly with me on the price point, and it costs me usually around $3,500 to $5,000 depending on what the bus is going to charge me to get them up there. So I have 7 schools signed up now, so I'm also in the process of raising the money to make this happen.
Wow.
So a lot of campaigning right now. We have Colorado Gives coming up December 5th, I believe, and that's of course a very important day for all nonprofits, especially mine.
Yeah, absolutely.
So getting the word out and making that happen, and then I can make these awesome opportunities for these kids to get up to the mountains.
Well, I love that you do that. You know, skiing really is, or snow sports in general, it is a privilege to do. And it's not just a luxury and it's not just fun, because it challenges you, it encourages you to be brave and adventurous, and really helps you get out of your headspace. And I love that. So while you may not be trained to be a professional skier, you know, it's great to have that skill set under your belt.
It's about the challenge of, first of all, these kids, getting them out of their urban environment where that's what they see, that's what they know, into something else. Just that change sparks new energies in any child development. And then if they also see it, touch it, feel it, they're going to want to be part of it, or definitely, hopefully, protect it in the future. So, you know, let's give them ownership of what else is in the world. And this may bridge them to them. Some of them may figure out down the road how to become a skier. I've had many kids come up to me and they did figure out down the road how they were going to either work in the environment that, you know, come up to a ski area and work there, or somehow continue to ski through other programs and then become adults up there. So we all know that our ski areas need employees, we need staff, and a lot of people that do make their way to a ski town, like, you know, so many people do, you kind of got to do it on that budget and just make it work. You can make it work. This sport can be approachable. It can also be very elitist, but the fact of the matter is, if you do the research, you can get in.
Yeah, it's true. You know, one of the best pieces of advice I received from a friend who's a professional snowboard instructor was, you don't have to buy the name brands to do the sport. You know, find a waterproof jacket, find some pants, get out there, layer your clothes, and have fun. That's the most important part.
Absolutely. And the fact of the matter, the trickle down effect of it, I mean, the ski swaps are unbelievable. You know, there's sales everywhere. And now actually lift ticket prices, I mean, the bottom line is that a lot of ski areas are trying to just get the numbers to the mountain. So the actual pass prices and lift ticket prices and specials is dropping, because they're really sort of, you know, they're cornering those people on spending money in other ways at their place. So they want them through the gate. But yeah, on that note, there is a lot of opportunity, especially for youth, and just learn to ski packages. You just got to do more homework, right? If you go to right up to the gate and buy everything full retail, you need to fly in on your private jet to do that.
It's true. Yeah. So, Chris, I'd love to know a little bit more. So you're entering into your 11th season, or 11th year with the Youth Initiative Project. So what sparked your desire to invest into the future?
Exactly sort of what I described. So my parents, I grew up in a part of Denver that wasn't, it was a little tough neighborhood, you know, and my parents were, you know, financially, you know, they're I think 20 and 21 years old, struggling, but they both were given skiing as kids, and they stuck to it by working at ski areas. So my dad worked at Copper Mountain. They would go up on the weekends and he worked. And then we would get ski passes for the family. And bottom line is that focus of me getting out of that environment in Denver and up to the mountains also kept me out of a lot of trouble.
Sure.
And it opened up doors. And, you know, so my parents were part of that, very much that workforce, which offered opportunity for me to learn how to ski. And then I learned about all the programs. If that kept me on the right track, and that opportunity, getting out of that urban environment up to the mountains, fresh air, a healthy place, then I wanted to pass that on. And when the opportunity came for, as a professional skier, for me to go into schools, people started asking, hey, will you come down to a school and speak to these kids? Will you talk to them? Will you talk to them? And then once I started raising money, I could actually go more than talk to them. I could take them places and do that. And it's you can't really measure the reward of this or the positivity of it, but it's there. You can't put it really on a spreadsheet. I can tell you the numbers. I mean, over the 11 years that I've been doing it as a nonprofit, I'm over 40,000 kids.
Wow.
Over the 28 years that I've done the program altogether through Colorado Ski Country and what we used to do with Vail School of Shred and everything, that is over 80,000 kids.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's just so impactful that you've touched so many lives throughout your career and your time. So speaking of funds, taking them out, raising up the money. So Colorado Gives Day, what is important for you? What is your call to action and what are you asking of the donors?
Yeah, well, you can just definitely go to my website, chrisanthony.com. There's a donate button and it'll take you right to Colorado Gives. And the reason I choose Colorado Gives is that it has the least amount of fees, and actually on Colorado Gives Day, there's a little bit of incentive. So you can even post date your give for that day so you can give. And I have a goal on there of reaching for this year $75,000. And I did a little match campaign recently that helped. So if I can get there, you know, the more that I raise, the more kids I can help. I have barely any operating cost, like a lot of you know, businesses and nonprofits. They have to make a certain amount of money just to keep the lights on.
Sure.
I don't. It's me. And any of the stuff I do, I'll contract people in when I need them. So I'm not paying for all this other stuff.
Large salaries
and
things.
You know, my goal is I really want to have my biggest year with the most kids impacted. And I also, because of the employee shortage and issue, I really want to reward those ski instructors at Loveland more money. Right now they're being paid, but they're kind of doing it on a voluntary, the lowest level of, you know. So I want to make sure that, you know, the day is worth it for them too. You know, they're not going to make what they would in a private lesson or something, but I definitely want to make it, you know, it's worthwhile. So hopefully I can get more and more instructors, because I can't take volunteers. Volunteers because of the liability issue of working with youth. So I need to hire, you know, bonded and insured and background checked instructors.
No, absolutely. And, you know, I love that we're going into the holiday season and that this is happening, because one of the big things that I've been talking about on the show is giving. It's a season of giving and not necessarily receiving. And this is a great way to do that. You can give your time and your money so that you can take these kids and really just give them a foundation and a platform and something to be excited about. I love that.
Absolutely. I mean, it's addicting for me. I have to say it's kind of selfish, because when you do, these kids roll off the bus in this environment. They're stunned. They're amazed that they get back on the bus at the end of the day. There's not one kid that's disappointed, and you know, you just gave them something positive, and that's a life-changing deal. And we need to do more of that. We need to provide more of those things, level the playing field, also reward positive activity, work ethic, and all that. I mean, I've been in Denver a lot, and like right now the crime rate is through the roof.
It is.
People are taking things. My car just got broken into and all this stuff. But right now it's almost like we're enabling the wrong behavior, right?
We are.
And so we got to change that momentum. You know,
Yeah.
we got to punish the wrong behavior and reward wonderful behavior. And
reward curiosity in a positive way. And
yes.
I love what you're doing with the Youth Initiative Project. So I wish you the best of luck. $75,000 is the goal.
Yes.
Colorado Gives Day is coming up. It's right at the very beginning of December. Where can we go for more information to follow? Just
go to chrisanthony.com, and all my information is there. A lot of information is there. So and feel free to email me at chris@chrisanthony.com anytime with any questions. And I'm always available.
Well, Chris, you're wonderful in what you do in the community and taking all of your career and just plugging back in. We love that. And so I wish you the best of luck on your sequel, on your film, and with the Initiative Project as we head into the winter. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Now, stay tuned. We've got a bit more here on this Thursday morning edition of Good Morning Vail. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tva8.com y nuestra página de Facebook TV8 Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Pascal. And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I? Yes, I do.
So even though you work with some good deals, too good to miss on flash deals. Now check this out.
Studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Today, great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
Good morning, Vail.
All right, well, if you're just now joining us, it is opening day here at Beaver Creek, and we've seen some improvements in the last 30 minutes.
Yes,
this line has more than doubled in size. We got some music on, and Gretchen, I think you know just about everyone here in this crowd, don't you?
You know, I love opening day. This is my 10th year here, and I see some familiar faces that I know.
Well, let's go talk to some people.
I love it. I would love that. Thank you so much. Happy first opening day, by the way, my friend.
Thank you.
So we have a familiar face here. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you this morning?
I am good. So we were just saying, we're not really awake yet, but we're stoked to get on the mountain. How excited are you? What year is this for you, opening day?
I am so excited. This is, probably my 15th opening day. And I'm 20, so it's been a long time coming.
Wow. Okay, she beats me. And what is your name and where do you live? I know this already, but.
My name's Sophie. I live down in Eagle Vale in Avon.
Sophie, and you usually get first chair, right?
Oh yeah, this morning I was not as motivated to wake up at 3 a.m. to join my dad out here, but normally I get first chair.
So who's your dad, Sophie? Because I heard we might have interviewed him before.
You know, some people know him as first chair Fred, here bright and early every day.
I love this family. Can we talk about how cool you guys are?
I mean, we just like to snowboard. Can you blame us?
This is what opening day, my friend, is all about. So, Soph, I know there isn't a lot open right now, but are you still feeling the good vibes? Are you still excited?
Of course I am, man. This is my home mountain. I know this run like the back of my hand. I'm so excited to be back on.
I got a question.
Yeah, bring it in.
So Fred had the campfire going this morning. Guys, get a view of this. You see this patch of black right here? There was a campfire here earlier. Were you around the campfire?
I was not. I've actually only been here for a half hour. I'm a poser. I would have been around the campfire. My alarm went off at 3, and I was like, nope, I'll try again at 7. So.
Well, happy opening day 15th to this beautiful young woman who started snowboarding when you were 5?
5-ish, yeah.
Well, we love you, Sophie. Thank you for talking to us, and I'll see you up here live, Beaver Creek. I'm stoked. And Robbie, so this is what Beaver Creek opening day is all about. 5-year-old little Grom, Sophie, and now she's how? I mean, I can do my math, 20 years old.
There you go. Advanced snowboarder just like that.
I love
15 years strong in the making.
Well, I'm feeling the vibes. We're super stoked. Robbie and I actually get to go up and see the ribbon cutting, so come with us. Keep it right here for more Good Morning Vail opening day Beaver Creek 2023.
Woo, stick with us.
Come on.
Hi friends, welcome to Vail Vibes. Avisha Scarborough here. I can't wait to show you these cozy igloos at Leonora's. They are the perfect place to defrost after a long day on the slopes. Let's go take a look. Leonora, a Vail Village staple located inside the Sebastian Hotel, does après their way.
Here up in the mountains, it's definitely a crucial element of ski culture. You're out all day enjoying the slopes. Nothing better than coming down and enjoying some beverages and some bites to eat with your favorite people. What's not to celebrate when you're at 8 to 10,000 feet in the Colorado mountains? I think that's reason enough to celebrate for me.
You too can celebrate in style after a day of skiing inside one of these igloos.
Welcome to the Igloo Experience.
For a $200 reservation fee plus $95 per person, you get a 4-course prefix menu, including some of these items right here.
We've got a smoked Gouda mac and cheese, as well as our award-winning pork belly dish with preserved peaches.
You can opt for a wine pairing to go with the dishes, or order anything from the drink menu as well, including some of these après favorites.
I got the Harvest Old Fashioned, which is a Leonora staple, as well as our seasonal mulled wine here, a house-spiced red wine with cognac, and cinnamon, star anise, clove, lots of winter spices. Some more of what, you say?
And for the 4th course, you get a s'mores kit and the Sebastian's famous hot chocolate.
So our pastry team here at the Sebastian Hotels creates these chocolate domes, dusted with an edible gold, and then we make some house-made vanilla bean marshmallows we put inside, float it up to the top as you kind of melt and stir, and there you go, you got the Sebastian hot chocolate.
Which also makes for a delicious gift to go. So treat yourself, it's all part of the experience.
After a full day of cold smoke and de-powder, yeah, something refreshing and cold or hot is definitely well earned.
Well earned indeed.
Cheers.
That's it for today, friends. Thank you so much for watching Vail Vibes, and I'll see you next time.
Good morning, Vail.
At Revival Boutique Med Spa, we take an integrative and holistic approach to skincare, focusing on the bigger picture when treating our clients. We use only result-driven and science-based products that contain clean, organic, wildcrafted, and research-based ingredients. From injectables, facials, to body contouring, we offer anything related to looking your best self. Find us in the Riverwalk in Edwards. For a complete list of services, visit us online at revivalvail.com. Follow us on Instagram at Revival Vail Valley. Fall in love with your skin again. There's lots to love at Revival. Mind, body, beauty.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Lion's Head Jewelers Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Located in the heart of Lion's Head Village for over a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery boasts a one-of-a-kind experience that cannot be found anywhere else in Vail. We carry the most exquisite array of fine jewelry, high-end minerals, and museum-quality fossils. We invite you to come in and explore all the history and beauty that nature has to offer.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. This has been an exciting opening day. Beaver Creek, I'm here with some of my favorite human beings, having a great time, and we're going to take a look at that weather today. So let's take a look. Today, 8 a.m., 28 degrees and a high of 54 degrees. A beautiful sunny day for opening day, which I love as well. Oh, and the weather got lost. We have a sunny day today for the weather. It's going to be beautiful. You know, sometimes we have some technical difficulties when we're going up on the mountain, but it's going to be a beautiful, sunshiny bluebird day, and it's going to be awesome out there. So since we have everyone here, how are you guys doing? Are you having a good opening day?
Of course, of course.
I think this is a good idea. So what do you do, my friend?
I do the content for Beaver Creek and Vail.
Awesome. I love this. And are you guys stoked on opening day? Is everyone really excited about this?
Oh, yeah.
I know. We know this guy over here. We talk to him quite frequently.
Yeah, we're doing great. It's opening day. We're stoked. We're ready to shred some groomers. And yeah, 55 acres of terrain here at Beaver Creek. We're pumped.
I love it. I know today has been insanely fun and kind of crazy, but this is how it goes, you know. Opening day, the vibes are good, the stoke is real. You know, some people were complaining about the snow, but I'm a true believer any day on the mountain is a good day. So I'm feeling that moment. Are you guys feeling excited?
Yes.
Yeah, yes, we're all excited. Well, we have an awesome next hour in store for you, and we're gonna toss it to whiskey. So keep it here for a whiskey talk.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We are now joined on the couch by Ryan from 10th Mountain Whiskey and the founders of Avidog, a new whiskey product for us. Would you guys introduce yourselves for us?
My name is Chris Mongo Reeder, and I'm the director of Vail Ski Patrol and a co-founder of Avidog.
My name is Mike Kang. I'm also a co-founder of Avidog and a longtime friend of Chris's and Ryan's.
Great. So tell us a little bit about the history behind the Avidog brand and kind of what you guys are doing with this new product.
Sure. On Ski Patrol, we're always kind of looking for new ways to fundraise and benefit our local community and ways to give back. And that's kind of the foundation of where Avidog came from, pairing our Avidog program and the success with those dogs and the popularity of those dogs into efforts to be able to support that. It turns into T-shirt sales and hat sales and exposure through different media outlets and appearances and things like that. The actual Avidog brand of bourbon was originally thought up as a wine brand and a partnership with a vineyard, and they did a run of what was wine, and we were able to raise a bunch of money, so that kind of got the wheels turning. And we're not really wine guys, so at the time we decided that maybe along the lines of someday another opportunity might come around with something that we're a little bit more aligned with, like a bourbon.
Well, and how did 10th Mountain Whiskey get involved?
You know, through the process of trying to find a partner in the bourbon industry, we were overlooking the obvious, I would say, for a little while. And during COVID, it was a tough struggle to try to find suppliers of bourbon. It's in high demand, and especially during COVID, it was pretty hard to come by. And so I think that we were guilty of looking beyond what was now obvious. Once we started to look locally and we were put in touch with Ryan from a friend, it seemed like a perfect relationship, and it kind of grew from there.
Well, and 10th Mountain Whiskey's got quite a history of working with nonprofits throughout the valley, especially in the first responder and veteran space. Yeah. And so to mention it's a natural partnership for you guys.
Yeah, it's a natural partnership in a number of ways. Vail Mountain being founded by a 10th Mountain vet, Henry being the first Avi rescue dog on Vail Mountain, being a service dog himself. When Mongo and Kanger came to me and told me about the project they were thinking about doing and pursuing, it was an immediate yes. I was excited about it. It checked all the right boxes for us, and so not only is it a fun brand and a fun reason to start doing some business with these guys, but also their philanthropic efforts as well that they're focused on really resonates with us too. So.
And is there a particular program right now that the proceeds from this run of whiskey is going towards?
Do you want to name off a few?
Kanger, why don't you?
Sure.
Yeah.
Right now we're benefiting Vail Avalanche Rescue Dogs, obviously, and then CRAD, which is Colorado Rapid Avalanche Deployment, and that's when they fly the dogs around to AVI zones in the helicopters. And then the national foundation that we've identified is Canines for Warriors, and that's when they rescue or rescue dogs from high-kill rescue shelters. I believe 80% of the dogs are from high-kill rescue shelters, and then they donate them to vets that are affected by PTSD, traumatic brain injuries. So they're essentially trying to save 2 lives. So.
Fantastic. So with these 2 particular bottles here, there's a little bit of a difference. And why don't you guys tell us something about the specific whiskeys in here?
For sure. Well, kind of the unique thing about these bottles of whiskey is this was the first bottle of whiskey, I believe, that was actually a barrel selection by a dog. Henry himself, he's not with us anymore, but last summer we went for a barrel selection process at 10th Mountain, and Henry was with us, and we narrowed the selection down to 2 barrels, and then we set the 2 barrels out and had a bowl of whiskey in front of each of them, and I kind of taught Henry what the game was going to be, and then we did a best 2 out of 3, and Henry actually selected the first barrel of whiskey to go into the Abbey Dog bottle. And so that's kind of a unique story between the two. So there's 2 different versions. There's one that's straight out of the barrel, and that is the Barrel Select at 115 proof. That's bottled at right now. And then there's also an 80 proof version of the same thing.
Well, fantastic. And so with the 80 proof version and the higher proof, you guys have one of them aged a little bit longer than the other one?
No.
Nope.
No, they're both aged 2 years in the barrel.
Fantastic. What gives this one the darker color here?
It's a... What do you want to answer?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
smile on your face.
The darker color, it's a great question, right? And it's something that people notice straight off the bat. And so the darker color is 115 proof, and then we use a reverse osmosis water to proof down the same exact whiskey, but down to 80 proof, so it might be a little more approachable to some novice whiskey drinkers that still want to partake and be part of the brand and enjoy our whiskey, but maybe don't gravitate towards the higher proof 115. So that's the difference in the color and the darkness.
Plus, you can enjoy it for a little bit longer.
Can enjoy it a little bit longer as well, yes.
So I've been down to your facility there in Gypsum, and it's absolutely gorgeous. You want to tell us a little bit about your process and how you guys are developing these whiskeys? And
well, first of all, thank you. I appreciate that. And so our distillery is in Gypsum. It's a 7,000 square foot facility. We have a tasting room there. It's open 6 days a week. We use a 500-gallon batch system. So all the whiskey that comes out of our location is a 500-gallon batch system. We have a 500-gallon combination pot column still. And we do everything by hand there, from the whole cooking, fermentation, distillation process to bottling and labeling. These guys have come down and helped us do some bottling and labeling on the Abbey Dog brand. And so we're open to tours 6 days a week, and open to the public to come join us and hang out and check out our process. So.
Fantastic. And so let's go back to the Abbey Dogs a little bit. I know that Vail Mountain has definitely really been kind of promoting their Abbey Dog program a lot more in recent years. And with Henry being the original Abbey Dog, tell us a little bit about Henry.
Well, Henry was our first. We already said that. That was how we developed the program, and I pitched it originally with Henry, and it was accepted. And so it was a fun process of figuring it out as we went. You know, there was a lot of background and legwork that I did beforehand, going to different dog seminars and things like that, and tapping into as many training resources as I could find. But then actually figuring out the program is kind of more of a boots on the ground, and figuring out what parts of the program cater best to whatever your operation is. And at Vail, a lot of our operation, it's unfortunate that Abbey Dogs don't have a higher success rate when you're looking for something, when you're looking for someone that's in need of that kind of assistance. You know, it's a much more useful tool to be able to use our Abbey Dogs on the front end educationally, and we use them a lot in that purpose. So the Abbey Dogs create an approachability with patrol and a connection that, especially with our local schools and stuff, allows us to be able to get in front of these kids and have that audience and have a little bit better engagement with them. And to be honest, that is the most beneficial side of having our Avalanche Rescue Dog program, is the educational side. Anybody that is going into the backcountry to participate with a plan, with their plan being that we have Avalanche Rescue Dogs available up top if something happens, that's not a good plan going into the backcountry. Just a simple side effect of the geography of where accidents happen and the reality that live finds in avalanche terrain happen within 15 minutes. And that window is your partner. It's not a phone call to a professional rescue agency that goes through a number of dispatchers and then a helicopter is sent to pick up the resource and flown out there. That's unfortunately not a successful plan most of the time.
And sometimes it can take 15 minutes just to get your ski boots on.
Yeah, right. Yeah, absolutely. So that's kind of the foundation of our Avalanche Rescue Dog program and kind of how it's transitioned over the years. And we're at 6 dogs now. We have 2 new pups, and there's another one on the way. And so it's an ongoing evolution.
Fantastic. And I mean, I'm sure you know better than I, but I would imagine that on Vail Mountain, burials aren't a terribly huge concern. I mean, I know people get tree welled occasionally, but inbound slides hardly ever happen in terrain where people are. So I would imagine you guys get a lot more work with the dogs, partnering with CRAD.
Absolutely. And that brings up a common misconception too, is that that there is some sort of ski patrol presence in the backcountry. When you're skiing at a resort, for Vail, at Vail, for example, we have 120 ski patrollers that are all working full-time to mitigate those avalanche risks within the ski area boundary. As soon as you go under that road, through one of those backcountry access gates and leave the ski area, then you get none of that, and you're completely reliant on having done your homework and understanding what the snowpack looks like, and training with the gear in case things go wrong, and having that right partner with you too.
Because once you guys get out of the gates of the resort, right, you're now in the territory for the Sheriff's Department and Mountain Rescue, and those guys have to stage and come out to get you, and that just takes longer.
Exactly, and that is part of the partnership that we have with the Summit County and Eagle County Search and Rescue groups, that we're available as a resource for them, but you're right, that takes time.
So, if people are interested in picking up some Abbey Dog whiskey and helping to support you guys, do you guys have any events coming up, or where can they purchase it?
They're for sale at both of our tasting rooms, at our distillery in Gypsum, and then at our tasting room on Bridge Street, right when you cross the covered bridge, the first shop on the right. So they're available there retail-wise. So,
and just quick aside, easily the prettiest bar in the valley.
Thank you, my man. Appreciate that.
Absolutely. I love that, like wood coloring and everything. It's fantastic.
And the location overlooking Gore Creek right there, it's absolutely terrific. Yeah.
And you'll often catch some ski patrol hanging out there enjoying a glass after they get done with the workday. So
occasionally.
Well, fantastic, guys. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing all of this fantastic information about the Abbey Dog program and the new whiskey fundraiser. Thanks for having us.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And thank you so much for joining us, and we'll be right back after a short break.
Good morning, Vail.
Snooki and Scott Show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Our independent news hour offers diverse perspectives and unique opinions, often unheard in the mainstream media, live as the news unfolds. Tune in for Democracy Now!, the War and Peace Report, weekday mornings at 9 and evenings at 6 on TV8 Vail, Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Lions Head Jewelers Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Located in the heart of Lions Head Village for over a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery boasts a one-of-a-kind experience that cannot be found anywhere else in Vail. We carry the most exquisite array of fine jewelry, high-end minerals, and museum-quality fossils. We invite you to come in and explore all the history and beauty that nature has to offer.
Join us in exploring the everyday lives of community members here in the Vail Valley. Hear their inspiring stories of how they came here, their contributions to our community, and why they chose to call this place home. We want you to be one of our neighbors. If you would like to be featured or nominate someone to be featured, please send an email to danielle@tv8vail.com. We look forward to featuring your story right here on TV8.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail, Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno, Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Good morning, Vail.
Well, we just made it to the top of the Centennial Express gondola here at Beaver Creek, and it's opening day.
I am so excited. I heard it's sunny. It's a beautiful sunny day. The vibe is real. The stoke is real. I love Beaver Creek. Top 3 favorite mountains in the world, and we're here. It couldn't be better than that.
It could not be better than that, but what could be better than that is a banner cutting ceremony coming up shortly. What are you looking forward to? You always say these banner cutting ceremonies are special. They always hit home for you. Why are they so special?
You know, it means a lot because the smiling faces you guys saw down there and we saw, it's just people come together. It's coming out of that like summer vibe into our winter camp, our winter tribe, and just loving life again. Well, I said again, but this is my happiness. This is my happy place, and I just dig it. Skiing is my peace. It's my happiness. So these mountains are my home. They're your home now too, Robbie, and I just love it. It's a family vibe, man. We all have so much fun out here.
Well, it's that time of the season. We got that banner cutting ceremony coming up shortly. We took a really fun gondola ride up here, if I do say so myself.
We did. We had the homies with us. It was so much fun. The who's who, we'll say of Vail, were with us.
And we got blue skies all around us. I don't know, is it supposed to stay like this the rest of the day?
I love you, Robbie. Yes, it is. You know, sometimes live TV and technical difficulties, but we're back and better than ever. We'll take a look at that daily weather report right now. We have a high of 54 today, which we are super amped on. It's going to be gorgeous out there. 8 a.m., 28 degrees and sunny. Noon, 48 and sunny. 4 p.m., 45 and sunny. And then 8 p.m., 34 and partly cloudy. So gorgeous day. Get on out there, shred your hearts out, and have some fun in this fall time sunshine. The I-70 corridor, Eagle 54, Vail 54, Denver 67 degrees, and then Avon 54 degrees. So beautiful, beautiful bluebird day ahead. A low tonight, 24 degrees, increasing clouds. Sunset at 4:47 and winds east to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. When we take a look at that 5-day forecast, Thursday mostly cloudy, 49, a low of 20. Friday and Saturday, my snow dance. Yes, it worked, people. We're going to get a little snow. Super stoked on that. Friday, Saturday, snow showers, 32 and 33. Then Sunday and Monday, the sunshine will come back. So it's going to be a beautiful week ahead. Happy early Thanksgiving and happy opening day here in Beaver Creek. I'm having a blast with my buddy, Robbie. Keep it right here. We have more Good Morning Vail to come.
Come on.
From activities and adventures to hot spots and the latest happenings, this is your guide to all the good vibes here in Vail. I'm Avisha Scarborough. Welcome to Vail Vibes. Today we're coming to you from the one and only Chasing Rabbits, a venue unlike anything we've seen here in Vail. You can literally get lost in what feels like an enchanting and elaborate maze. So, are you ready to take a journey down the rabbit hole with me? Let's go check it out.
Chasing rabbits has to do with organized chaos. So you can definitely get lost in here. Sometimes we've had people visit and be like, I didn't even realize there was one of these spaces.
Each room we entered transported us to a new world full of rabbit motifs and nods to Alice in Wonderland. Even the hallways were full of surprises.
We really took a lot of thought into the design, and each room has unique decor where you feel like you're in a different world or land.
So what exactly is Chasing Rabbits? Previously a movie theater, it's been renovated and rebranded as an entertainment venue with something for everyone.
This is developed by Slayers Group, and we partnered with Rockwell Group, who are the amazing architect and design firm behind Tao, Matsuhitsu, Catch, a lot of those name brand places, and we're bringing something urban and cosmopolitan right to the mountains here in Vail.
And Thea says the people of Vail were more than ready for it.
People have been asking for an upscale place to have nightlife in Vail. You know, we have that in Aspen, but now move over Aspen, we now have the better skiing, and we also have a little bit of nightlife ourselves too.
From the decor to the drink menu, each space in the venue has its own unique vibe.
The arcade is very neon, it has these flashing lights, it's a fun place to go play some arcade games. You can also go and enjoy some DJ music or bingo or karaoke in there. The Moon Rabbit is very elegant. It has these soft velvets. It's more calm, and that decor kind of reflects the vibes of the Moon Rabbit Speakeasy, and it's influenced by East meets West, so it has more Asian influences. You'll see kind of from the wallpaper, it's inspired from the East, and then a little bit of the ropes gives you that nautical vibe of maybe you sailed to a different land. And then the restaurant is really light and airy.
How do you guys like this restaurant? It's really nice, really nice.
And the food is really healthy, light and airy, so it reflects that. And then lastly, the library lounge is really cozy and intimate, and it has floor-to-ceiling books. So you really feel that kind of intimate vibe where you can just chill there for hours.
Plenty of books and plenty of whiskey. Sounds like my kind of library. But there's more than that here at the Library Lounge. They host events for their members.
Anyone can come to Chasing Rabbits. We're completely open to the community, but we also have a membership, so members can enjoy perks like members-only events, so things like wine tastings, as well as they get discounts on food and beverages, they get to skip the line, and there's also a secret menu that's just for members.
But more than anything, she says, Chasing Rabbits is a place for people to rent and make their own.
We've had some amazing weddings here, corporate events, birthdays, but people are so creative, and they're really making this their home and making an extension of themselves.
Speaking of special events, Thea recently had part of her own wedding celebration here. And if you're looking for a more casual night out, there's plenty of that here as well.
So we have the DJs on Friday nights. We also have a few fun free events. So we have weekly bingo that the locals love, as well as weekly karaoke. And we also have jazz in the Moon Rabbit.
And if you haven't made your New Year's Eve plans yet,
we opened up in December, and our big launch party was New Year's, and it was lots of fun, and we can't wait until we do New Year's next year as well. We're gonna have a very fun New Year's party.
We'll have to put that on our calendar. Thea says check the Chasing Rabbits website for more info on New Year's Eve and all other events.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tva.com y nuestra página de Facebook TVA Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to
our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the Immersion Theater.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the TV8 Visitors Bureau, getting you in the know before you go. We're up here in the beautiful Beaver Creek, and if you are looking for activities to do, well, they've got an app that can guide you through everything you need. So you just have to download the Beaver Creek Village Guide, and it'll get you everything from restaurants and shopping to when activities and events are taking place. There are so many great activities always happening up here at the Beaver Creek Resort, and one of them is the Vail Performing Arts Center. This is a great venue for you to go and enjoy so many incredible shows. It's going to be super easy to buy your tickets using the app, and we're going to show you how to get there. Once you buy your tickets to go enjoy the Vail Performing Arts Center, this is how you're going to get there from the covered bridge here in Beaver Creek all the way over there. Let's go. Once you make your way down to the Vail Performing Arts Center, you get to go inside and enjoy their 535-seat intimate venue where they do so many great shows. So make sure that you check it out and use the app to plan your entire trip up here in Beaver Creek. That's going to do it for this edition of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. We'll see you soon.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Opening day, Beaver Creek. I got my goggles on. It is sunny. That means I mean business. Robbie and I are in the top here, and we are ready to go.
Oh, the countdown is on. You know, we're less than 2 minutes away from opening day. The goggles came down, Gretchen. Yeah. So that's how I know it is on for you.
It is on. I'm ready to go. Robbie and I have had a blast working together. Per usual, the stoke is high, the cookies are going, the coffee is flowing, and we are ready. And the banner's about to break, and the first chair crew is coming up.
Oh yeah, always exciting, and we're gonna see our boy Fred.
Yes.
You know, less than 2 minutes, and his
First
daughter.
chair Fred. Okay, so I love this. First chair Fred and his daughter. That was an exclusive that you saw right here. Good Morning Vail. Robbie and I, we love them, and we thank you for all that you guys do. First chair for years now.
First chair for years now. Special moment for you and I, and a special moment for the Beaver Creek crew. Banner is getting held up. The chair is coming in.
What is happening? What's going on? Oh wait.
And they're about to ski down.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Here they come.
Woo!
Woo!
Happy opening day.
Oh. False alarm, false alarm. We're coming back. We're coming back.
I love it. This is what opening day is all about.
Oh, it's all about
we all got excited about that.
Super stoked about that.
But I think, the real opening day. A moment. Take two.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. Are they coming? Let's see. Dramatic pause. We're really excited about this. Someone's coming. We were told. Let's see.
Oh, I see him now. It's like a chair of 6 people. Well, these opening days are always so special here for us at TV8. We're always hoping that they're special for you.
Yes.
It's been an awesome day at Beaver Creek for the rest of us.
Happy opening day to everyone. What an awesome moment. There we go. Woo!
And
For
they are
sure,
off.
Fred. There he is. We saw him right here. Oh, I love it, Robbie.
What a special moment.
I cannot wait. So, Robbie, when are you going to ski Beaver Creek? In a couple of days?
Hopefully in a couple of days. I'd like to right now, but as we said before, thanks for joining us for this special edition of TV8. We hope to see you soon.
Happy opening day. Happy early Thanksgiving.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
From New York, this is Democracy Now!
We hope this ceasefire will be good. We've been waiting for this ceasefire. We have been hoping for it. We pray for peace for all people so we can be done with all these challenges we are facing.
As the death toll in Gaza tops 14,000, Israel and Hamas have agreed to soon begin a temporary 4-day truce. As part of the deal, Hamas will release 50 hostages in exchange for 150 Palestinian women and children held in Israeli jails. We'll speak to a former Israeli peace negotiator. Then, as Israel intensifies its crackdown on dissent, we'll talk to an Israeli history teacher who was jailed for 4 days and held in solitary confinement after criticizing the killing of innocent Palestinian civilians. Then, Gaza in ruins. We'll speak to 2 satellite image researchers who say Israel's bombardment has likely destroyed or damaged more than half the buildings in northern Gaza.
Over the last week, we saw a marked increase in expansion damage, especially in North Gaza Governorate and Gaza Governorate.
All that and more coming up. Welcome to Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, the War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. Israel and Hamas have agreed to a 4-day pause in fighting and to exchange 50 hostages held in Gaza for 150 Palestinian women and children in Israeli jails. The short-term truce will also allow for the entry of humanitarian aid into Gaza. The deal was mediated by Qatar, Egypt, and the United States. The temporary truce will start Thursday at 10 a.m. local time. The death toll in Gaza has topped 14,100 people after nearly 7 weeks of nonstop Israeli attacks. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said it does not mean Israel will end its war on Gaza as it continued its deadly attacks on the besieged territory, including in Khan Yunis in southern Gaza. This man lost 15 members of his family, including children, in an Israeli airstrike earlier today in a residential area of Khan Yunis.
This ceasefire deal won't bring safety from Israelis. They may betray it. They may not continue with it. If there is no real ceasefire deal that ends this, it is not worthy.
Aren't you optimistic?
No, I am not optimistic, but I am apprehensive that the attacks will be fiercer than before the ceasefire.
We'll have more on the truce deal after headlines. Separately, an Israeli drone strike killed at least 5 Palestinians in the Tulkarm camp in the occupied West Bank. Palestinian officials say Israeli forces also raided the emergency department of the Tabet hospital in Tulkarm. This comes as Israel's assault on Gaza's health system continues. At least 100 Palestinians were killed overnight and this morning in attacks around hospitals and refugee camps. Israeli forces have encircled the Indonesian hospital in the north of the Gaza Strip and have ordered staff to evacuate. There are still hundreds of patients inside, including 50 in critical condition. The head of the Indonesian hospital, Sarbini Abdul Murad, wrote an open letter to President Biden urging him to listen to his conscience and respect international norms. Murad writes, quote, You have destroyed the international rules of the game, insulted the authority of the UN, torn apart the sense of justice, and hurt human values and tarnished the face of human civilization, unquote.